We should call this episode like the three wise men, you know. And the reason why I say that is because it's not. This is not about people, you know. Be yourself. Don't try to be anyone else. Be yourself, but play to your strengths. Be smart. Play to your strengths.
Yeah.
Know what your natural interest is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want this to be just some episode you're gonna listen to or whatever. I want people to get inspired. I want people to understand that there's no difference between a Steve Jobs and you. It's all about how you use your brain. I mean, there is a difference. He's putting in time and imagination to other things, but it's never too late to start. You know, like, people, you gotta come out here and give something of yourself that people can work with. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. Your voice, your time, you know, like, give to your community, give to your kids, you know, encourage, be that better change. You know what I'm saying, man? Everyone is we already see enough of the same stuff every single day, all day. You know, I think everyone is ready to be, you know, rubbed by something new, something different, you know, something inspiring, uplifting. You gotta like, you are what you build yourself to be, you know. You don't like it at first, but you need to read. Reading is fundamental. Imagination is fundamental. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I hope that these conversations that we're having, I think that these just should be gradual, and we should constantly, gradually over time, let people in like this, you know, along the way. So at least people can understand, and maybe they can personally relate, or maybe we can answer questions for them along their own ways, you know, because everyone needs a beacon. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the most amazing, you know, ship captains in the world, they still rely on the lighthouse, you know, because that's like an indicator. So it's like, people have to be light for each other. I'm tired of everyone being darkness. I'm tired of every time I have a big idea, the first response you're gonna hear is how it's going to work, as opposed to how it's not going to work, as opposed to how it can work.
But I think how we touched on it before in the conversation was that's that first milestone in that first landmark in that vast land of your idea.
Yeah.
You know, you get past that, like how it's not going to work. You can almost learn a lot from that person telling you, if you're not just listening to that person, and how you mentioned you're tapped into the destination that you're going to end up at, that you're already manifesting. Because if you're not manifesting that end destination, you're only here. You're only at, this is how it's not going to work. But if your mind is at, it's going to work, you're only listening to that person. You're saying, okay, maybe, oh, well, all right, let me move on to the next one. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to give you a perfect example.
The law of attraction.
I'm going to give you a perfect example. When Robert has me encouraging Robert is me encouraging myself.
Yeah.
Me encouraging you is encouraging myself.
Yeah.
You encouraging him is encouraging yourself and encouraging me. Me encouraging you is encouraging him. You understand what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for what I don't want. I don't give a fuck about what I don't want. I'm not looking for it. I'm looking for what I want, because I know what I want. When you know what you want, you know what you're looking for. That's it.
And the universe presents that to you. And I'll tell you, you know, we'll wrap this up a little bit here.
Yep.
But I'll give you one little story that can end it all nicely, right? When my job furloughed me, my first light bulb was, actually, let me backtrack a little bit. Before me being furloughed, I was in the process of moving over to Albuquerque, right, to go manage a shop that my job gave me. This new shop that they built out there. And my whole thought was, this is before they actually gave me the job, my whole thought was, if I don't get that job, I'm going to go to coding school in the summer, meaning 2020 summer, this
where we are in right now.
Like, so look at how God works. Look at how the universe works, right? I said that back in July of last year, right? This is how long I've been sort of processing, doing the transition over into the digital one. Right, or understanding that I need to tap into the digital one. So now this corona situation thing happens, and I start thinking, okay, the only thing that went up was the internet. So I need to tap into that, right? So I see on YouTube, I see an ad for SEO training or whatever, something like that. and I tap into it and I buy it, whatever, and I start learning about it, I pick it up. All of a sudden I'm at your house doing a podcast and I meet Rob, and I'm able to have a conversation with Rob about SEO that I wouldn't have been able to have if I didn't do that work that I did the week prior.
Right.
That was only a week prior, right? So if I would have allowed myself to say, damn, I don't have the money to invest into this right now. And right now with this Corona shit, I can't really invest into anything. I don't know where my next meal's coming from. 3, 4, 5 months down the line, I'm about to use this amount of money for this. Like, if I would have let all that fear stop me right then and there and didn't have my head at the end destination, which is this shit will work, because at the end of the day, I can make myself autonomous and I can work from wherever, and it would not only be better for me and my family. If I didn't have that destination in mind, I wouldn't have done that, and I wouldn't have been able to have a good conversation with Rob.
You know what the best math in the world is? The best math in the world? When you move with purpose, everything adds up. That's it.
And I think that's a beautiful way to end it.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful way to end it, people.
Right on.
Right
Man,
on.
this has been a great episode.
This is a fantastic
great.
episode. And I look forward to the future. You know, I look forward to more. Like I said, it's a discovery, man. And you know, you say whatever you want to say, man. You give your piece out there. And remember, like, everybody is different, you know? So I think it's important, you know, everyone is unique here in this room and in this world, you know? Are you embracing it? You know what I'm saying? You know, you're different. I'm different. Josie's different. Everybody's different, you know? But the fact that we're expressing ourselves and we're able to do this and give people something to work with, it's amazing. I look forward to the next episode. And Robert, thank you so much. Josie, thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this evening on another episode of the Miami Unlocked podcast. And we advise you heavily to take action. And good night.